with this little fire here. Time, hold on. Happy Friday to all, man. I hope y'all having a great day. I certainly thank y'all for joining in. Y'all can see the fire we got going on. We got a nice evening here, and let's see if some people will join in. Y'all see my LSU flag in the background. What's up, TD? Man, I was just it's Friday night with old Crisco here. What's up, Trent? What's up, my brother? I hope y'all all had a great week, man. It's Friday night. I was watching. Well, of course, y'all know. Like I said, congratulations to the Michigan State Spartans. Uh, it was a good game. We tried to fight back, but y'all ended up winning, and hope y'all can win it all. Good luck to y'all. Um, I was a while ago. I was watching the. If y'all want to give updates, I would really appreciate it. Brock's boys, welcome in, welcome in. I'm hoping we can get a few people in here. It's Friday night. Um, if y'all want to give some updates on the Duke game, I saw Duke was losing against Virginia Tech earlier. At least we'll get to see who TD's team, True North Due South, Michigan State's team will play the next round. I know, like I said, the game was real close earlier. Um, we also have a lookout for. We have a bunch of holes here that we've been dealing with. We got a armadillo. We actually called him Henry the armadillo. So you never know when he's gonna show up. If he shows up, he will be live. Let me see here. I just had a question, I believe. Did you watch the... Yes, I did, TD. I actually ate some boiled crawfish. I had the game on the radio, and I went inside and from time to time watched the game. I was actually watching the game inside when we got within 4 points in the second half, and then you guys just started bombing the threes, and just kept bombing the threes, man, and you know, just we're a better team. That's all to it. I mean, I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat anything. You guys deserve to win the game, and y'all were a better team tonight. When we made a run, y'all held us off. Can't really change that. Let me see what old Trent said. Old Trent. Wait, hold on. Somebody just talked about LSU baseball. Yes, no, I don't know. I watched the LSU baseball game. We've been struggling, man. I watched the Mississippi State game the other night. I think that was last night. We lost 5-6. We lost against McNeese State early in the week, 2-0. It was a tough loss, even in a weekday game. Those losses add up, you know. So yeah, we got to tighten up. Looking forward to the spring game. I know Trent. I think y'all Ole Miss spring game is next weekend as well, and looking forward to the LSU spring game. We got a bunch of new recruits, new signees coming in. I guess the one that I'd say I'm looking forward to the most is John Emery, the running back. He was ranked really high. I believe he was committed to Georgia, and he ended up coming. He's from Louisiana. He ended up coming home, staying with the Tigers. So from what I'm hearing, he's actually supposed to start as a freshman, and so that's always, you got to be pretty good to start as a freshman. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be there as well. Hopefully, if I'm there, I'll maybe do a little live feed or something fun. We'll have to see how that goes. So how's everybody coming with the fan packs? I don't know if y'all watched last night. I know some of y'all watched. I had the Patriots. I had the Boston Cannons, I believe it was a lacrosse team, and the Washington Huskies. Had a little flag from them. That was pretty cool. I've been sending out a couple of college college teams, and with Major League Baseball starting, now's a real good time to try to hit up the Major League Baseball teams. Try to get something from them with the giveaways starting and all. You got 7 more, 6 or 7 more. Yep, that's awesome, buddy. So I'm gonna give y'all in on a little. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little inside info here. Y'all see that fire right there that I got burning? So actually, some of that fuel, some of that old stuff there is actually old fan pack stuff, believe it or not. As crazy as it sounds, because us fan packers, we get all these posters and all this stuff that accumulates over time. And so yeah, it's all a part of the channel. Old fan packs contributing to the Friday night stream. So what's everyone got planned for the weekend? I'm hoping to have a nice, relaxing weekend. No telling what's gonna come in tomorrow, but not too much. The weather's supposed to be pretty nice this weekend. I'm going to see how many people come on. I actually have the banjo tuned up. Um, it's all tuned up tonight, and what I'm gonna do is let me read these comments, and then I'll tell you what I have planned. Let me try to read this thing. Yeah, church on Sunday. Always go to church on Sunday. Same here, buddy. So what I'm gonna do is this. I see that there's 2 people watching. Uh, we got TD, True North Due South, and I see Trent watching. So basically, oh, there's 3 people watching. Welcome in to the stream. It's my life, D family. Hey, welcome in. So basically, what I'm gonna do is this. First of all, I want to say welcome into the stream. My name is Crisco Domingo. We do fan packs. We do a huge LSU fan. We streams and all, and a little bit of everything. Just kind of cut up, have a good time. And tonight, like I said, the banjo is tuned up. I'm gonna need 3 people to give me a hashtag of we want banjo. So when I get that third hashtag we want banjo, I will bring out the banjo and start playing a little bit. So let's see what happens with that. How are you, DD family? Welcome and thank you for joining in. It's a beautiful night for a fire. Got a lot of crickets chirping. We're on the lookout for for Henry. We want banjo. We got one. TD said we want banjo. Hashtag we want banjo. Hashtag get Crisco to Tennessee. Hashtag let's see the wife. Oh, we have two. Hashtag we want banjo. One more and the banjo comes out. So we're stuck at two. Channels. Yes. Brock's Boys, welcome in there, buddy. How's the fan packs going? We're waiting for one more hashtag we want banjo, and old Crisco brings the banjo out. It's all tuned up, but I need to know that people want to hear the banjo. Hey, what's going on there, Michael? How you doing there, buddy? So I hope y'all all had a great week. This week seems to go by faster the older you get, don't they? I'd love to see. I'm not currently by TV, so if any of y'all want to give me an update on the scores, I really appreciate it. Yeah, y'all see that flag in the background, that LSU flag? I'm very proud to be an LSU Tiger. Love our Tigers. Love college sports, you know. Growing up, I was very much just followed the Saints. Just one-sided, you know. And what would happen was football season, the Saints would come and, you know, before you knew it, the Super Bowl was over and then you had this long off season, right? So you had between February and August, I guess until training camp comes at the end of July, you had basically what you had the NFL draft and free agency, but no real substance, you know. So then I got into college sports, specifically the LSU Fighting Tigers of LSU, and so you always have something, you know. You have right now you got basketball, which ended tonight. You know, we had a great season, made it to the Sweet 16, and you have baseball, which is currently going on. You have the spring game next weekend, and you know there's always something going on. You always have recruiting. You have so much. You know, there's so much turnover. There's so much. College sports are so interesting because there's always something going on, always, and I really enjoy it. Let me see if we have any questions. All right, Kentucky, Houston, yes, that is a game right there. That's gonna come my sleeper. Wait, hold on a second. Check out my giveaway video. You won some. Wait, Brock's Boys, are you still in here? Are you saying that I won something? Who won Brock's Boys? If you hear, who won something? Brock's Boys, if you hear, I just read your email. You said, did I win something, or did someone else win something? I'm still waiting on one more hashtag. We want banjo to kick that into to kick that one in, and you know, just another week. Yep, it sure was, Trent. Just another week. It was a good week, though. You know what I mean? We all made it through, didn't we? In this old crazy world, we all made it through. And that's something to be happy about. It sure is. So y'all watch out for Henry the Armadillo, because never know. He could appear at any time. Let me see what's going on here. Having a good week. So Trent, how you guys looking for the spring game and all? How you looking for football this year, man? Are you guys looking pretty good? Y'all lost a lot of recruits. Or y'all lost a lot of people. I know y'all had DJ Metcalf, I believe his name is. And y'all keep the wide receiver. And are y'all looking pretty good? Y'all gonna be good in football next year? You thinking or what? As far as my side, I believe LSU football. I believe we're gonna be there again next year. We had a real good season last year. We've been competitive football, basketball, and baseball. The thing is to be relevant in every sport, and we stay relevant, and I'm proud of that. You know, it's very important to be relevant in all sports. There's teams that they're good in one sport, and then, of course we've been slacking a little bit, but we were ranked number one in the country to start off. LSU basketball. I mean, like I said, if you think about it, they didn't even make the NCAA tournament last year. They made it to the NIT and ended up making it to the Sweet 16. Biggest thing about that is I'm wanting to see what's gonna happen with our head coach, with Will Wade. I really don't know if he's ever gonna coach again at LSU. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And you look at football. If we could just beat Alabama, and a lot of teams continuously say that, but if we could just beat Alabama, we'd uh, we'd have a real good shot to make that top four playoff, and that's the goal, to get into that playoff. To have a shot at a championship. I'll tell you what though, we did have a successful season last year. Won the Fiesta Bowl, and I was very proud of that against UCF. That was a good game. Let's see. I'm an Illinois fan of Duke men's basketball. Duke. Pretty calm night tonight, y'all. Well, I had two people that want to hear the banjo, so like I said, I know my good buddies want to hear it, but I need one more person. We'll see. We'll see if that comes to fruition. So let me ask you this, y'all. Y'all getting ready for the NBA basketball playoffs, because that's just around the corner, and I've been kind of following it. Y'all watch me. I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. They're not gonna be in it, but what I'm drinking, I had a couple of waters and I had one Coke. What about you, TD? You drinking some waters and some Cokes or what? Any TV talk going down tonight? Any what? TV talk, TV talk. Oh, Tennessee talk. All right, y'all want to talk? Y'all want to talk some Tennessee? All right. Okay, let's talk some Tennessee. So first thing first, I'm gonna ask you guys this: how many of y'all have been to Tennessee? Specifically, National Boxing Association. Let's see, National Pouring Association, NBA. That's funny. Yeah, you went to Nashville. Cool, cool. So how many of y'all have actually been to the Smoky Mountains? Whoa, whoa, whoa. TD, you telling me you've been to the Smoky Mountains? So tell me about the story. Or should I wait till tomorrow night on your channel to hear the story? The Nashville Predators hockey. Just checking it. Make sure it's not hot. Um, so TD, y'all have been to Gatlinburg. I know Trent, I know you've been to Gatlinburg, right? Awesome, awesome. Wait, TD, you telling me y'all been to Tennessee, right? Okay. So y'all watching this. I know tomorrow y'all gonna be watching Junard Dussault's live feed at 9 o'clock, right? So we're gonna save that story and they'll tell us all about their trip to Tennessee. Because I didn't even know that they went to Tennessee. So we'll talk a little Tennessee. So I'll tell y'all the first time I went to Tennessee, and that was in 1989. Actually, 30 years ago, right? And I guess since y'all are here, why not tell y'all what I remember from that? So I remember going to Tennessee the first time and not knowing anything about even I didn't even know about Tennessee at that time. And I remember being a kid and having a huge back seat all to myself, right? And at that time, I remember making a tent in the back seat. I had a sheet where I had a tent. The car was huge. And I remember you remember the cassette players? I know y'all had them. I know y'all older, y'all older people had the cassette tapes and all. I remember having my own cassette tape player, and I had a Nintendo Game Boy. I know y'all know what that is. And I remember we stopped one night. Actually stopped in Ruston, Louisiana. Stayed there. Next morning, kept on driving, you know. What's up, Brox? Boys from D, how you doing there, buddy? So, woke up the next morning. I'm gonna tell you an interesting story, since y'all listening, right? Remember we stopped at a restaurant. I think it was an Arby's or something, and I remember this. Oh, hold on a second. We'll take a time out in the Tennessee talk to talk from Boys from D. Boys from D. I know why you sad, buddy. No, 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 no. Listen to old Crisco. I know why you sad, Boys from D. If you wasn't a true LSU Tigers fan, you wouldn't be sad. But I'm gonna tell you something, and I want you to listen. And I want you to listen to me, buddy. This is only the second year of the Will Wade era. Think about this for a second. Last year, we didn't even make March Madness. In only the second year, we made the Sweet 16. Think about that for a second. Now, I will say this. There's a lot of things up in the air right now. Because we don't know if Coach Wade is coming back next year. We don't know if this program is going to face a penalty. I know we're going to lose some. That's how it goes. I believe we're going to lose Big B Williams, but Tremont Waters is coming back. Naj Reed. We're going to have Scholar Mays. Scholar Mays will be a senior next year. Um, like I said, keep your head up, man. We're the Fighting Tigers of LSU. We, hey, let me tell you something. I'm a proud LSU Tiger fan. There is no other team that I would rather root for. I'm proud. I'm proud to be from Louisiana. I'm proud to be a Tiger fan. 24/7, 365. And that's the way it is. It's in our blood. But I will say this. I will say this. I'm honestly worried about the program. Not worried about the program. I mean, I definitely think we're on the right track. But what worries me is, um, I'm a huge Will Wade fan, and I just don't know what's fixing to go down with this investigation and all this. I'm hoping for the best, but it would not surprise me if Will Wade never coaches again here. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. I believe there's going to be a huge NCAA investigation that's fixing to come out, and I think after March Madness and a winner is crowned, I think we're going to hear a lot more about this. But like I said, I'm a huge Will Wade fan. I think he is a I think he is a very young, smart mind in college basketball, and I hope everything works out. So let me continue on about my trip, but first I'm gonna say I never thought of live fishing. Yeah, man. You know, Trent, I really enjoyed. Like I told you, I really enjoyed that fishing video. I thought that was really really cool. To see whatever you caught and anything. You know what? Anything that's entertaining, different, is always fun. You know, I mean, let me ask you this, TD. Obviously, we get into the spring and summer, but do you guys do any ice fishing up there in Michigan? Because that's something that's unique that us down south would never be able to see is ice fishing, and I sure would enjoy to see that. Yes, and that was a good little fish, man. You did good. Yes, I would love to see a vlog on ice fishing. And as we talk about in our vlogs, I did one on Mardi Gras. I did one. It wasn't much, but you know, I went to Mardi Gras and did a little vlog and hashtag one fish, fly fishing. Okay, so you know what? Montana and fly fishing. I'm gonna throw out a movie here for you guys that you may have seen and may have not. It's called The River Runs Through It. Hey, that's awesome, man. Live stream is my safe place. I hope so. I hope y'all enjoy it, because I sure enjoy hanging out with y'all. That's for sure. But the movie is called A River Runs Through It. Yes, that's it. Hashtag Brad Pitt. Yes, sir. And I remember watching that as a teenager, man. So that'll tell you that movie's been out a while, right? Okay, so y'all ready to get back to the story of my first trip to Gatlinburg? So like I said, we stopped at a Arby's. That's what it was. It was a Arby's, I believe. Good food, by the way. And I passed by this bush, and I don't know what happened, but I got this little leech that got on my arm, and I got back in the car under my tent, under my little tent, and I remember that I knocked something off my arm, and it was a little bit of blood, and this leech was actually biting me, and it was like, whoa, that's kind of freaky. So anyway, I remember that, right? Crazy. I know that's crazy, but so I remember just riding because we were driving through the night. Woke up the next morning, and they call it the Smoky Mountains because it's always very cloudy. I guess because you're in the high, so it looks so smoky. For a kid that had never seen that, it's awesome. It's awesome to this day. So now I remember when I got there. One of the first things I remember was we went ride some horses up in the mountains. What you can do is you can go horseback riding. So I'd never ridden a horse, and I remember riding up in the mountain on my very own horse as a little kid. How cool it was. No, no, that was actually their only time going over there. But let's see what else. I remember. So I didn't actually stay in one place that first time going. I do remember what was crazy. Funny little story. I remember we were in a bigger type vehicle. Remember when you go to Gatlinburg and in that area, all the roads and the mountains, they're very steep. And I remember being a little kid in that back seat, and I'm trying to go up the mountain, and the tires on the car just spinning. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. So we came back down, and I'll give you another funny little story. We went hiking. There's a lot of hiking to do if you go to Gatlinburg in that area, Tennessee. So we went hiking, right? And I really don't know what the whole thought process was, but there's this place called Charlie's Bunions. And so we're going, and we brought no water, no food, nothing. So we're hiking, and we must have hiked a couple of hours, nothing to drink. And they say you can drink the water when you go to the mountains and all. Supposedly you can drink the water. I remember they had this little pipe that was this little pipe that was it was just kind of sitting out the ground, and I was so thirsty I drank some of that water. Well, I found out, you know, that really it's probably not the best idea. And I remember getting really, really sick. Never did that again. And I do remember going to, I think it was called Cherokee, North Carolina. And there's a lot of, when you go in that area, there's a lot of mining for rocks. And what it is, you get I guess they'll get like a little pail of these emeralds and all these different little rocks, and you pour it kind of like in a sifter, and you get these different you get these little, you pay so much for like a bucket, and you get all these little rocks and stuff. And I remember doing that. And so from 1989, you know, I would have been about 10 years old. I remember in high school, my dream was actually to move to Gatlinburg before reality all hit, you know. And then I remember before the internet, and before we had all of that stuff, I used to actually call people in Gatlinburg and just talk to them about how the weather was, or just anything, just to say hi. I was just a kid, just to say that I talked to someone in Tennessee. And then I kind of forgot about it. From 2000, let's see, from 1989 to 2009. So I don't know if I should tell you all the rest of this story or save it for next week. I still haven't had that third person want to hear the banjo. I had Trent and I had TD, but I still haven't had that third person. All I need is a third. Yep, get Crisco to Tennessee. And it's happening, buddy. It's happening. It's happening. It's gonna happen. It's all in the works. It is all in the works. That's for sure. So, yeah, I still have. How many times have I been to Gatlinburg? I actually went in 2009. No, actually went 1989, 2000. It was 2010, and then 2008, 2000. I think it was 2017. I went back. So I've actually only been there 3 times in my whole life. Out of 40 years, I've been there 3 times. Let's see if I can get this doggone thing. This phone's about to go dead. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this thing going. Been having trouble with this charger here. Hey, VA Moonshine, how are you? Oh, can't get this doggone charger to work. Welcome in, Miss Cindy. Hope everything's going good on your end. Let me see something. Let's see if this thing goes bad. I gotta get this thing charged. Hold on. If this feed goes down, forgive me. You know what? I'm actually gonna play just a little bit of banjo here. My phone is giving me trouble, so I don't know how long we're gonna be on here, but let's see here. Let me get the picks. I'm gonna save the next part in the Gatlinburg thing next week actually and tell you about the second trip. Give us all something to look forward to, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you all about the second round of Tennessee next week. Hold on. Oh no, what's going on? Okay, we got it. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you all about the second time I went to Gatlinburg. So just so y'all know, some of the best places to go in Gatlinburg: Cades Cove. You never been to Cades Cove? It's in Townsend, Tennessee. It's a loop that passes through. Um, it's a loop you probably about a 13-mile loop you drive through, and there's all kind of different animals, things like that. There's turkey and deer and even black bear. You gotta watch out for those bears when you go to Tennessee. And one of my other favorite things to do is when I go to Gatlinburg, there's a place called Fanny Farkle's, and they have some really good corn dogs. Doggone battery here. I'm gonna take this thing here and hold on. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta figure out something here. Hold on a second. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Grab this thing out right here. Yeah, we go to the beach as well. Go to the beach as well, and actually went to the beach last year. I'm still here. Having trouble with my phone here, but that's all right. Well, look, I'm gonna end this thing here. I may be back on later. Who knows? But I certainly appreciate all y'all watching. Let me turn this thing here. And I certainly appreciate all y'all watching, tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Because I sure enjoyed hanging out with y'all. And once again, congratulations to Michigan State and TD. We're up in over there in Michigan. Y'all won the game fair and square. I'm proud to be an LSU Tiger. We're going to keep on going. That's the way we do. And y'all have a great rest of y'all weekend. I may go live again sometime this week, but oh yeah, you gotta stay positive, babe. That's the only way to be, right? So y'all take it easy. And if y'all watching this, don't forget to watch TD, True Narduce out tomorrow night. And at 9 o'clock. And of course, we always got Trent, TTM Fan Packs, who does his little video on Monday nights. And y'all have a great weekend.